I'm going to show you how my skin went from this, dry, dull, boring, to this, moisturized, hydrated, lovely, bouncy, soft. Wow! Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Courtney, and on my channel, I talk about skincare, makeup, and my life as an expat in South Korea. So if that's something that you're interested in, keep on watching. Today, I'm going to show you my morning skincare routine. I've actually already washed my face once today, and that's because I went to the gym this morning. And so now I need to wash away all that sweat and do my full morning routine. Because before the gym, what I typically do is just wash, use my Fenty Fat Water Toner, moisturize, and then SPF. But for my daytime routine, I have a few more steps, so I'm going to show you those right now. And I don't typically use an oil cleanser in the daytime, except for after my workouts, because I really want to break down the sweat. So the first product that I'm going to use is my Juice to Cleanse Green Water Cleansing Oil. And I may have finished this actually. Okay. And now it's empty. But yeah, I just got this cleansing oil, and I'm just going to use it to break down all of the sweat that's on my face, and I'm just gonna rub it in nice and gently for about 30 seconds to 1 minute to really break down all the sweat. I'm gonna get on my neck as well. So yeah, like Monday to Friday, I don't use my oil cleanser in the morning because I've just been sleeping, not sweating. But because I went to the gym, I do want to really break down any dirt, impurities, sweat, like that may be on my face. And when I don't use this cleansing oil, I also use a cleansing balm. So yeah, let me just rinse this now. Okay, after I've gotten all of that off my face, I'm going to use my Fenty Cleanser. It's the Total Cleanser, and it's also almost empty. I've been trying to get through it before trying out some other cleansers that I have. So yeah, just get about that much. And again, I'm going to work this in for about 30 seconds to 1 minute. Next, I just pat my face dry. Yeah, I only use this towel to dry my face. I don't dry my body, I don't dry my hands, only my face, and I just pat. Okay, so my next step is toner. So currently I am using the Abib Heartleaf Calming Toner. It's a skin booster and toner. And yeah, how does it smell? Like nothing, which is good. I prefer that. So I just put some in my hand and then pat it in like that. Don't forget the neck. Never forget your neck. Next, I use this Real Hyaluronic Capsule Serum. It says it has intense hyaluronic acid for long-lasting moisture, and the brand is Well Age. And you see I've almost used up all of it. So I just pump 1, 2. The first squirt was like nothing, like 2 pumps into my hand. And then, again, just pat it in all over. And my neck. My next step is, again, the Abib Heartleaf Calming Toner. So I'll put some more in my hand and then pat it in. So after the second round of toner, I use a brightening serum. So the one that I've just opened up, so this will be my second day using it, so I don't really have an opinion on it just yet, is the Caudalie Vino Perfect Radiance Serum in Complexion Correcting. So it's supposed to make your skin glow and also help correct any dark spots, which I do still have a few. Yeah, so I'll just squeeze out a couple of drops. This smells a bit, I don't know, earthy almost. It doesn't have like a perfume or floral fragrance. It's a bit earthy. And the color is kind of like this milky white color, and it's quite liquidy and runny. So again, just pat that in. And then I'll go in with one final layer of my Abib Heartleaf Calming Toner. So yes, I did do 3 layers of my toner. I do that because I think that, or I've heard from estheticians online, which sounds shady, but it's not, I swear. These are professionals, that having very well moisturized skin helps your products absorb better into your skin. So I like to make sure I'm as moisturized as possible. So then after that layer, I then go in with eye creams. So the first one is from Klairs. It's their Fundamental Eye Awakening Gel, and it's very lightweight. So I'll just put some on my finger, just 1 pump, like that. Actually, it really is like a gel. And then I'll spread it between my 2 ring fingers and then tap it in. All on my under eye and then up onto the bone. I don't typically take it onto my eyelid. My eyelids are quite oily, so they don't really need the extra moisture. But I wear makeup on a pretty much daily basis, so I do like to wear my eye cream every day. So yeah, this gel is very lightweight, and I think that if you have oily skin, you would appreciate this texture. And also dry skin, because it is hydrating, but it's not super thick. Okay, So I have dry skin, so then I go in with the second step, I guess, and it's also from Claire's, and it's the Fundamental Nourishing Eye Butter. So I put that on top of the gel as like an extra layer of moisture. And just like with the gel, I put it on my ring finger. Just that much, not that, like just a small amount is enough. Spread it between the two, and then tap. And then I just gently work that in all of my under eye region, because this is where I put concealer, and sometimes my concealer has more of a matte finish, so I don't want it to dry out this part of my face. Okay, the next step is my moisturizer. So I'm currently using this one from Peter Thomas Roth. It's the Mega Rich Intensive Anti-Aging Cream. I got this on like a super sale from Sephora because normally I cannot afford Peter Thomas Roth, and nor do I really need to, because after using this, I've almost finished it. I think I don't need to pay like full price for this moisturizer. There are several other moisturizers that are much less expensive that work just as well, if not better. But anyways, I just take some on my finger. You don't need a lot because it is very thick. I mean, if you're into Peter Thomas Roth, then why not use it? Because it does hydrate my skin, and it's very thick, which I like. So just drop it in very gently. Get my neck up onto my forehead. Almost finished, just 2 more steps. After I put on my moisturizer, I like to kind of just like extra make sure that my skin doesn't lose moisture throughout the day. So then I'll go in with just 3 drops of The Ordinary 100% organic cold pressed rose hip seed oil. Yeah, let's just open it. And like I said, I just do 1, 2, 3. You don't need a lot, especially because it's daytime. If it was nighttime, I would use more. And if you have oily skin, then I would probably just skip this step. It's really not necessary. But again, I have dry skin, and I really like to make sure that my skin stays moisturized and hydrated all day long. So just pat it in. This oil is unscented, which is nice. Always get the neck. So my final step is SPF, always SPF, everyday SPF, cloudy days SPF, rainy days SPF, staying inside all day SPF. I always wear SPF, but before I put that on, I'm gonna let this oil kind of absorb more into my skin so that it like the SPF blends in better. And so I'm just gonna wait a few minutes, definitely brush my teeth. I've already brushed them today, guys, don't worry. But brush my teeth again, and then I'll show you guys the SPF that I'm using. Yeah, right now here is my skin looking hydrated, looking moisturized, looking pretty good. Now it's time for the final step in my skincare routine, and that is my SPF. And I'm currently using this one from Espoir. Yes, it's their Water Splash Sunscreen, and it's SPF 50 plus and PA+++. So I didn't really know anything about this particular sunscreen before I bought it. I just decided to try it when I saw it in the store. And I thought the name Water Splash Sun Cream meant that it would be very lightweight and have no cast and very moisturizing. It is not. And to be perfectly honest, I don't love this SPF. I'm just using it because I bought it and I have it and I need to use it up. But yeah, I don't love it. I definitely don't recommend it for people with my skin tone, even a little bit lighter, and definitely not for people darker than me. And I'll show you why. So I do the 2-finger rules, which is my ring finger, middle finger, index finger, my index finger and my middle finger. This one, 2 lines like that. And then I will work it into my hands a bit and then start applying it to my face. You can already see it's not good. Yeah, it's not good. It takes a lot to work it in. Okay, so as you can see, it was very hard to work into my skin, but I did it, and that's part of the reason why I wouldn't recommend it. Like, you just have to work too hard to rub it in. It eventually mostly disappears, but it took a lot of effort to get there. And there are so many other sunscreens out on the market where you don't need to work that hard to blend it in, so that's why I would not recommend this one. But it smells like not much. It doesn't really have a smell, which is good. As far as I know, their claim of being SPF 50 is real. You know, there's a few brands that have had, I wouldn't necessarily call them scandals, but a little bit of a scandal in the skincare community, because it turns out that the labs where they tested their SPF levels were falsifying, I guess, the results, and they were not as strong and as protective as they said they were. But as far as I know, this particular sunscreen hasn't had that issue, so that is a plus. For right now, we can trust that it is SPF 50. But yeah, my face still, I feel has like just a little bit of a grayish cast to it, which is not my favorite thing. But usually I wear makeup, so I cover it, or I'm going to the gym, so it doesn't matter anyway because I'm gonna sweat a lot and like I'm just going to the gym, or I'm staying at home where again it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I still wouldn't recommend it. But that's my entire morning skincare routine as of right now and the current products that I'm using. I'll probably film another video like this eventually if anything changes or if I have like a really awesome product I want to show. But my routine is typically like this, like cleanse, hydrating toner, hydrating serum, hydrating toner, brightening serum, hydrating toner, eye cream, moisturizer, face oil, SPF. Those are my usual morning steps. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!